there's a misconception in our community, right? When you make a transition from maybe you was on the road doing whatever, now maybe just not living your life in a, sort of like the right way. When you make a transition, there's this idea that you're supposed to just fade away in the background and you don't exist no more. Yeah. But I have a different concept. I always talk about the village, right? Because of the transition just means I'm going to play a different position in the village. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going away. I'm going to play the different position in the village. So the whole mayor thing came from the positions and the hats I chose to wear. So it's like, it's the difficult hats where I know I'm going to get judged. I know people are gonna say this, that, and the third. But no matter what, as long as it's for a greater good of the community, I'll do it.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzama. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
Yes, my people. Welcome back to another episode of the In My Opinion podcast.
Come on. Yes.
We are your boys. We're here to give you your weekly dose of that vitamin E, and that is edutainment.
Come on.
We have a special episode in store for you today.
As usual.
Before we get into it, I'm your boy Sakali, aka Melinda the Fourth.
DT, don't talk, just listen, aka designated driver.
It's your boy Uzama, and the other Uzama is a counterfeit.
You can tell by their outfit.
Yeah, nah.
Come on, yeah, nah.
I see man have got the knees out today, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the jaw.
I know, and I walked, as I got there, I felt the cold.
Yeah, you felt the whiskers, the breeze.
That's what we call it. We call it instant regret.
Yeah, it's minor.
Fake news. At least you have decent legs, but nank.
You like it?
Yeah, decent.
Man's got them white socks like the essays, fam.
You know,
pull them all the way up.
That is
fam.
what Madame asked me to wear. I say short or long. I say, okay, darling.
You know your girl's Uganda, right?
Yeah.
So in Uganda, they love Intumbwe.
What does that mean?
Intumbwe is this calf.
Oh, the calf muscle.
So the bigger the calf, the more attractive.
We call it G. Yam.
Yeah.
Issue.
So the bigger the yam, man. Nah.
Except if you cut this yam, it's blood.
Hey.
It's not white.
Fake news.
Yeah.
No, but listen, today we are gassed to be joined by someone who's so esteemed. We should even, what's it called, Dobale?
We should prostrate.
Prostrate.
The ballet, the whole 9 yards.
Because we have the Mayor of Lewisham.
Yes.
Our brother. Vic Santoro in the studio.
Yeah. What's going on?
Returning. This is second time.
Second time.
We appreciate it.
I see you lot though, man. You see when the man start turning up wearing them shorts, you know they made it. They moved up in life. I'm like, okay, when I saw him outside, I said, okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
I also agree.
But yeah, man.
People have changed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I see that, man.
Vic was early with the man, them. Proper showed us love, man.
Come on,
when
man.
we were still using, remember that studio where you just go and set up yourself?
Yeah,
we had the room. Bro, we didn't even, remember that room? We had to do the DIY thing. The whole thing was a mess. Like, you know.
In the same building as the other studio? No,
we had to remember we got this place separately, innit?
I don't even remember where that studio is, you know.
Bro.
Time flies. How many years ago is this now? 2-3 years ago?
How many years ago?
I think this was like 2020.
Must have been almost 3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years now, you know.
3 years ago still, that's mad. But I've seen you. I see what's going on.
See, we haven't stopped.
By the way,
but man's got to rate the grind, like definitely. I see what you've been going on with.
Now, one thing I respect about you is I believe DT bumped into you 3 years ago, was it? And he was telling you about the podcast, and you said you'll come on, and he told us, and we were like, nah, that guy ain't coming on.
Yeah.
We're not big enough, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For this shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, listen. And you actually came through, bro. You got like our first big guest. I will never forget that, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. You see, that's how you see me. I'm not like, like I said from then, innit, I don't care about what's the biggest, what's the this. You know what I'm saying? It's like the energy you approach me with. It was like, I'm an energy person. It's like I don't care what's going on. I don't care if they're recording on iPhones. I'm going to do it.
By the way, we were the week before. You're lucky.
We got a studio for you.
Just for you because them guys we were recording on his iPhone.
Man. But then I've seen the elevation. When I see you guys like come across the timeline, it's like heartwarming. You get it? It's like yeah, man. I see you. Like, but hold on a minute. What's going on with you lot and Michelle Obama? Because I'm like, what's going on? It's like you know, like I felt like I was like at a family like function and I was in the middle, like, chill. No, chill. Like, I was like, yo, relax. You relax. We're like, what's happening? How that situation? Is it been resolved now?
Nah, it hasn't, sadly.
No.
Waiting for her to get back to us.
Yeah, I mean,
By the grace of God, she does.
exactly. I think either way, we're just moving on.
Yeah.
The way we're seeing it is obviously big respect to the First Lady, Mrs. Obama. Like, we don't think it was malicious. We think more her team. We don't think she actually knows. We think it's her team. And a few news articles have been written about it, so we've gotten confirmation that her team are aware. So now it's in God's hands.
Hold on a minute. Before we even look at what the situation is.
Yeah.
We're here talking about like the First Lady's team is aware. Do you like understand the level of even like what that is? And I'm not saying the level of just like on the cloud. I'm saying the level of just like delivery and productivity that it takes for a message like to get across. Because I did see the video you guys put up, very respectful, very gentleman-like. It was like, that's how we want to be, want the community to be represented. But for it to even make it that far, it's a testament to what you guys are doing and how your message is resonating and all the things you're doing there. So that's crazy, but
I didn't even see it.
I didn't. I feel like Vic's trying to give us a little bit of flowers here, man.
That's big, because remember this, it's like, you gotta like understand this. It's like a lot of people like live in their heads in it. They're caught up in like what they think it is, rather than what it actually is. You get what I'm trying to say to you? And what it is that situation has happened. You've handled it like with like proper gentlemen, and for you to even get the news articles and for you to come across is the impact you're making. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Because we're living in a time where it's like these are the things like capitalism drives the world, right? And news is like a pillar of that. So for your messaging to get across, bro, that's testament to what you guys are doing. In my opinion, you get what I'm trying to say to you? In my opinion, you get
the real my opinion. Come on.
I appreciate that, man, because I think because we're in it. We don't look at it like
sometimes we don't see
we're
it.
like, oh, we failed, like we've lost the battle, but the way you've put it, it's beautiful.
And I think even watching that whole situation, I think who was it that posted it? Shade Borough.
Yeah.
And the comments, like the amount of people that have.
Because when thing goes up on that shade, bro, you're a bit nervous because you don't know the.
And I was like,
and then when you see like people, a lot of people actually riding, you're like, okay, that's dope.
I genuinely thought we'd get like 20 comments. I thought no one would care, and all the comments would be negative. Like, who are these man? Who do they think they are? UK's bad vibes kind of thing. But it's not. That's not that. The support.
No, it wasn't that.
The support was
great. It wasn't that. I mean, the message got across either way, so it's like it was respectable, man. Totally.
And just for the people, then we did not co-sign every news article. Because a lot of the articles are using us to bash the First Lady. So.
But there was one I saw, says Michelle Obama what's it called?
Embroiled in trademark
the
war.
Trademark war. I was thinking, damn, I didn't know we was at war. I didn't know it was at war, bro.
I was like, who's going through it with it like us? Not knowing we were the ones she's worrying with.
Bro, the way the word things sometimes, I just like, wow, that's crazy.
They just run wild with what they're gonna.
Bro, listen,
it's crazy. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I appreciate the feedback on that, man.
Thank you so much.
Come on, man. Big up to you, lot, man. Big up to you, lot.
But how are you, though? Let's talk. We're here to talk about you. How are you doing, brother?
Good, man. Like,
but I can tell, man. Like, bro, there's a rock here that just keeps every time he moves, that just keeps knocking him in the side of the head.
Bro, like,
are you getting blinded over there?
Bro, listen. I see. What's the thing called? Baguettes. Yeah. Man, got baguettes.
Guys, this is what
man have baguettes in the thing.
Don't say that to them. They might think I got it like that. They don't know.
Listen, I ain't seen baguettes in real life. That's why I'm just a bit gassed with it. I only see it on the screen and stuff like that.
The bread.
French one.
The one you make sandwiches with,
Yeah, you never know. This time I could be at home drinking Gary. You get what I'm saying?
At least you don't look like it, though.
That's you.
At least you don't look like it.
But you look healthy, though, man. You look healthy.
Underrated meal, you know.
Brother, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying.
Oh wait, what country? You know,
Cameroon.
Oh, but they eat.
Oh, but they got Nigeria. Cameroon, Nigeria next door.
My bad. My geography is off.
Same thing.
Yeah,
My bad.
come
on, West Africa. You know what's going on.
I want to taste Gary because I see people put ice, peanuts. Is that the one?
Yeah.
It's more. If I say it's like you can remix it. Like it's
you
like,
can do best stuff.
But why the ice? I don't.
I'll make it cold.
You want cold Gary, bro. You want to eat cold.
But what if you just get cold water?
Yeah, maybe. I think the people that put ice in it, they didn't have cold water.
Got it. I thought it was for the texture.
Slap the ice in it. No.
That thing you can have it for breakfast, lunch.
You can have it anytime.
You can remix it.
I gotta try it.
You know what? You're gonna have it on camera. You need to try Gary.
And when I go to Nigeria as well.
Yeah, nah, come on.
Can't
You
wait.
can have it with
Everything.
soup. You can have
Why are
it
you laughing at me?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So many different
you can
things. Drink it.
But why are you laughing?
You can pour it on top of
Because you
beans.
find every space you can find to throw and let people know you're
I'm
coming
going
to
to Nigeria. Yes, I need everyone to know I'm coming
So you
to
going to Nigeria?
Yeah.
When you going?
October.
Wow.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Yeah, man.
Well,
You guys,
you man are taking him out there.
They are taking me.
well,
I was
we hope
50-50,
so.
but I'm
What do you mean you're 50? Don't- I don't wanna hear none of that.
You can't do a 50-50.
He's
fam.
100%.
Can you
can't
talk
do
to
it.
your boy?
He's
promising now,
100%.
you know.
He's
You can't-
100%.
You can't do 50-50.
He's
Come on,
coming
bro.
whether he likes
I'm
or not.
looking
Muggsy, if you don't come, I'll make a phone call. This one phone call.
Any
Where?
producer, I'm looking promising now.
You're going tonight. We're all going to Nigeria.
We're all
and I
going,
can't
man.
wait.
Bro, you're gonna love it, man.
I can't
You're
wait.
gonna love
You
it.
been-
Have you been?
Beautiful country. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
where did you go?
You're gonna love it. I grew up. You see, like where I cannot know how to explain it. Remember, Cameroon and Nigeria was one country.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So like they were one country. So after the colonizers left,
Yeah.
when they were sort of like dividing up, territories.
Yeah.
There was an option so Cameroon's a bilingual country, French and English.
Yeah.
So it's 80% French, 20% English.
Oh.
So the English side is in the southwest. So they had the option to join with Nigeria as one. So the English language is what they go with, or they could have stayed Anglophones within the Cameroon territory.
Yeah.
They stayed. So when the territories have been split up, oil was discovered on the
course.
border, so obviously the man then went to war over it, because obviously then Nigeria was like, but hold on, that's rightfully that's ours, and the Cameroon was like, no, but this thing's already been
Divided,
divided. It's our thing,
yeah.
so it had to go to the international courts, and it got ruled in Cameroon's favor. That's how the war stopped. But there was a lot of migrants from both sides.
Also, so you're literally on that side.
Yeah, so I'm on that side. Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
like I can almost walk to
Yeah,
Nigeria.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay,
yeah.
I know a couple people from
man
there.
know about
I can
this?
cut from
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Nigeria.
I did not know about.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
couple
go
friends from
research.
exactly where you're from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple friends.
So there's there's
Even
like
the food
close
as well is very similar.
Yeah, close
a lot of
similarities,
similarities.
because it was the same people.
Facts.
That is interesting. So what about tribe-wise then?
So tribe-wise, remember, like West Africa is very tribal. Like, so if you're looking at countries or whatever, so we know about the main tribes you hear about. Like you might hear even in Nigeria, you might hear Yoruba, you might hear Igbo, but there is multiple other tribes.
Yeah, facts.
Right? So Africa was very tribal. If you look at the amount of languages that exist in Africa alone, it's hundreds of different languages. And you got to think to yourself, like, all these different tribes with these different dialects, and they have an understanding and comprehension of it. You get what I'm trying to say to you? We were dynasties, bro.
That's crazy.
you
That's very
get
true.
what I'm saying? We were dynasties. So yeah.
So what tribe are you though in Cameroon?
I'm Bakosi and Bamileke. So the Bakosi people, like, is the people, the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously the Bamileke, obviously we're known for business, but obviously like providers and hunters. So it's like, so I've got like the mountain and the river.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So you see,
You got
like
the best of both worlds.
So you see, my natural that energy I have that's the fire that people can feel for me. That's the mountain. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you get the pacifier, which is like the river side of me. That's like the more nurturing.
Who gets that part? The missus gets that part.
Yeah, the kids, the missus, no one else. Yeah,
All right.
So it's like it's a
Yeah,
mixture. It's
that's
a
a
mixture of
good-
both. So you was either trying to be a fisherman or a hunter.
Or a hunter?
So I never had what's the word, like academic type goals. It wasn't like I want to be a master. It's like I want to be the best hunter. I want to be like the sickest fisherman, like build the maddest boat. So it was about what you can physically put in. You get what I'm saying? To you? So yeah, that's the mentality. That's how we're raised.
that?
Yeah,
I
man.
like that, man. So
Bit
intriguing.
of
I feel
African
like
history.
we don't know Jack.
I did
could
not
break
on
it
my
down.
life. When he said
my
Cameroon
roots like that,
was
bro.
part of Nigeria, I said, huh?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew
And I
that
thought
part.
I knew about geopolitics,
I
but
knew
we
that. I
learned
knew that.
something.
But it's
new
because I've got a friend that's literally exact from the side you're from, and I thought it was Nigerian, and I've known this guy for so many years. And then when I found out it wasn't, I was like, nah, bro, I'm from I was like, what? Then he started breaking it down to me, and that's when I went and looked into it, and I was like, oh, that's mad. Yeah,
No, so
yeah, it's right.
Easy.
Mr. Icebreaker.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, things are a bit different compared to the last time you came.
Yeah, levels
we
done
have
changed.
segments now, isn't it?
okay,
Sukali?
so
we have segments.
we have segments.
organization.
Yeah, exactly.
Before it was just freestyling.
Yeah, we was freestyling before.
Okay.
Now we are organized.
Okay.
After you left, we had to have a meeting. We said, guys,
Okay, I don't hear.
yeah,
So this is the part where you get the job. Then after that, we'll send you to payroll. Payroll.
Okay.
All right, cool. So Vic, yeah, if you could only bring 3 albums with you to a desert island, what would they be?
I like that.
Only 3 albums.
I like
3 albums.
Yeah,
I like
the
that.
island.
I like that one.
Oh, 3 albums. Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yep. I got that. I got that.
Big
That
album.
one's lit, yeah.
I'm with that one.
So if you're not with it, you're gonna say it, or you're just gonna keep quiet?
I'll be like, you know.
So I'll take
Fairs.
Victory Lap. I would definitely. There has to be a Nas album in there. Let me just think. Let me think which one. That till today is still like I'm still deciphering. I think I'd have Illmatic, you know.
I was gonna say that.
Illmatic.
It has to be.
I think I'd have Illmatic, you know.
has to be,
It'd
yeah.
Because I feel like Illmatic will have you figuring out a way out of that desert.
yeah, he'd have me like,
have you
default,
figuring out a way, yeah,
trying to,
100%.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it would be that. So what was that? Victory Lap,
Illmatic.
Illmatic.
And you got one more.
One more. It'd be my album, Glory Days.
Come on!
That's when you're escaping the desert. When you're about to escape the desert. Glory days.
Yeah, so those
there you go.
albums, yeah.
Okay,
I like that. I like
All
that.
right, next one is if you could attend any concert in history, any artist, any era, what would you choose?
Mad.
Any concert
You know what?
in history, any era, any artist,
So that,
you choosing?
so the one person, you know.
I think so. I think it might be what I'm thinking.
So if we're talking about the terms of like the art being delivered at the highest form, the highest form of like the biggest artist I've ever known in my lifetime,
Yeah.
I think it's that one guy.
it's one guy. It's Michael Jackson, bro.
Facts. I knew it. Facts.
Bro,
That's it.
listen, forget there was ambulances when these guys when Mike was doing the concert, they had ambulances. Like people was fainting.
Facts.
People were crying.
People was I'm like, I've got to see this live. His brothers walking in, don't say one word and people are fainting. It definitely be Mike still. Mike had all of us trying to learn how to do the moonwalk. Man.
Facts.
Let me tell you
Everyone.
something.
The hardest guys in the ends, everyone is in the mirror trying
We
to
were
do it
equal.
all.
Mike's got
And the maddest thing about Mike is I was also one of those people that wanted to be in the ambulance. I had tickets.
Instead of being the ambulance.
I had tickets to This Is It.
Oh, I was meant to be working there.
Oh, you meant to be? I had tickets.
Imagine that.
And then he died when I was in America. I wanted also to feel that whatever spirit that is that overtakes people.
overtakes people.
I wanted to feel
Yeah.
it.
See, Mike's
Big
thing
guy.
was
I was ready for it.
yeah, Mike's thing was different. So yeah, Michael Jackson would have been definitely the concert.
No, I was ready for it because back then I was working at the old
Yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah.
So we had
2009.
already had a meeting. We've scheduled the 50 like shows he was doing. I was like, yes, every day is going to be a party, bro.
Come on.
And plus the money I'm gonna make as well. And
Come
bro,
on.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed when I saw that news, fam. I jumped up.
You said,
The first thing that
"Hey,
crossed my mind, I can't lie, I feel bad. It was the money. I was like, yo, how am I gonna pay my rent? But fam, after that it set in, and you're like, yo, Mike is gone.
Yeah, no, R.I.P.
I'm not gonna
Mike
see this
still.
man
Mike,
like, you know, it's crazy.
Mike was the
Golden
guy.
Green when that happened, brother.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
I know, it was mad.
crazy man.
I was watching
Michael
conspiracy
Jackson was
videos for
legendary.
days. People
For
saying
days.
he's still alive.
Yeah,
The body moved when it was in the ambulance. I did not want to believe this guy.
Yeah, Mike's thing was separate. So yeah, man, rest in peace, Michael Jackson, the legend.
Peace, man.
Jay.
Okay. I'll give you a lighter one now, Vic, yeah? Okay. What song perfectly describes your mood today?
Today, okay, I like. Okay.
What song? That's the last one.
My mood today. I mean, I get mood swings. So, what time of the mood are we talking
now.
about? Oh, right now.
Right now. Right now.
Or we can say when you first woke up this morning.
When I first woke up this morning,
Either off. When you first woke up this morning or right now.
the mood I'm in right now, I'm in like it's gonna sound crazy. I'm in like a 50 Cent, like
Window shopper.
What the hell?
No. Oh, sorry.
What was the 50 Cent song?
Sorry. I don't know why that was
You
just popped
said
in my
his
head.
ring is blind.
Sorry.
no. I know what he means though.
I think
I know
I feel
what
like
he
this lot
means.
didn't get why I said that.
I know what you mean.
I think they didn't
know
get
what
why I
you
said
mean. No, because that song did cross my head. You get it's a feel good song.
Yeah, I feel like you know.
if you
I'm talking
jump
about
in
the
your car right now, it doesn't matter what car you could be driving a Peugeot 106. Put on window shopper and see if you don't feel like you're in a mad thing. You
Bro.
put on window shopper and feel like
Remember
you're not
the video?
Like,
Look at the setting, the whole
setting,
thing.
the rare whatnot. You get what I'm trying to say.
Come on, man. I just feel about that.
No, but right now, like I think how I feel right now is kind of like Mace and Biggie, like more money, more problems.
Hey, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Can we play that song? Because that's my favorite karaoke song, and I don't know if I'm allowed to recite the lyrics.
Mason, why not?
You can.
Because of the middle verse.
What's the middle verse?
There's
Can you
somebody
say it?
on
How
there.
does it go? I don't know.
He's trying to draw me
Oh,
out.
my man. Oh, yeah, my
Man.
man.
Oh, what? Man, I can't mention my man's name anymore.
Yeah, but
Nah, bro, you can't,
You
bro.
knew it. You were
no, obviously,
As usual.
obviously it's a bit technical. Still,
Troublemaking.
it's a bit. It's,
Anyway, that's a big track.
It's a bit, but that it's like you
That's
get
a
what I'm
big
saying.
track.
That's my
That's a
feel-good
big
song.
I'm trying to just get me like dodge, bob and weave. yeah, that's the space I'm in right now, bobbing and weaving.
I hear that still.
Why is it UK rappers can't make a song like that? Why do it have to be hard? Why we need a song like that?
You see,
Why can't you make a song like that?
it's because
I'll be on the hook if you want.
But we've got songs though like that.
Yeah,
What
but he
song?
has. But
We've got like
yeah.
if you look
Like-
at stuff like Notes has got rhythms that gives you those type of vibes. Don't go on like
that kind.
2016. You wasn't in where I don't know wherever you was doing.
Bane, yeah,
you
young
was
Bane,
rolling.
young Bane will give you that.
You know that you was singing that.
But that's more Afro swing. I'm talking like
And then
hip hop,
you got-
dance, feel good.
What you think we ain't got feel good music?
Nah, you're moving.
Nah, I can't think of one right now, bro.
You
Give
can't
me one.
think of
Just give me
one.
one.
You mean
Good
of
song.
recent? Like,
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
recently.
recently. I'm talking
Oh,
about
you're talking about
recent.
recently.
Recently, a feel good song. We just had the AJ Tracy and Georgia Smith. That's a feel good song.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard that song?
No.
No, I've heard
What's
it,
it called?
but-
Oh my days,
Forgive
blood.
me, forgive
In my
me,
opinion, you know.
Oh,
That's the reason
Yeah,
why.
this
I
is-
just keep my
this
mouth
is-
shut sometimes.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
to you because you haven't checked the whole.
I haven't
really,
As
like-
I'm over talking.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's
My bad.
that's a feel good song.
I believe you, bro. Yeah.
Even what like, but if you're saying that you're talking about you're looking for those
Shiny shoots.
but that's an error.
Shiny suit, that's the era,
That's
bro.
an
Shiny
era, that's
suit
not a
era is
song.
done,
Yeah.
bro.
True.
If
That's
you
an
wear
era
shiny
song.
suit in your video right now, bro, you're getting cancelled, fam. What do you mean? You can't wear no shiny suit. That's done.
Cancel culture. But
That's
yeah, nah,
done.
but yeah, UK artists. There's a lot. There's loads of amazing music right now. So
No, that is that one. No doubt. I
Yeah,
just wanted
definitely
something that
definitely
you know,
tap in.
more money, more problems. You know.
you said they say you want to dance. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I wanna-
You guys wants to do. What pop is that?
I knew you know on God, on my mother's grave, let God strike. I knew you were gonna say that because you're a draw out.
Because you knew what you
'Cause you're
was
a draw
doing.
out.
You knew what was
'Cause you're a
going through your
draw out.
head when you
But
did that
my
pop.
enemies will not succeed.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Jesus'
It's the
name.
enemy of progress.
This one.
They can't stop greatness.
Let it go.
Can't stop, won't stop.
See, he's still going.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Okay, let's sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, it's your segment.
Why do I feel like now?
Handed it
They're
to
trying to
payroll.
set me up.
Yeah, I'm
Go
waiting.
ahead, it's your-
I'm waiting to catch you now.
This shot our pay.
Allow it, man. Relax.
Payroll is
All right, this segment's called Don't Google It. Yeah, it's like a quiz.
Don't
Okay.
Google it.
So this is all you guys are taking part in this, yeah. So who was the winner last week? You won
Seems
last.
like a lot. Oh, I think BN won. No, it wasn't BN.
Oh yeah, we had BN.
Was that last week?
No, BN wasn't last week. Yeah.
I can't remember nothing.
Yeah, BN
That
was.
was the live. We did the live stream.
Oh, that was
Live
the
stream.
live.
No, it wasn't
and-
us though. That's what I mean. That was
Oh,
a viewer.
that was
That was the viewer,
Okay.
but the last one we did this was with BN. innit?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very very dope artist. I'd never heard of him.
From
Yeah,
Kenya.
from Kenya. Dope.
Big him up.
But yeah,
Put them at that
so
time.
he won that one, innit? Very smart
Yes,
guy.
he won
But
that
yeah,
one. But also
there's a lot
Vicz-
of pressure on. Yeah,
Because to become the mayor of Lewisham, you
yeah,
must
the
have
mayor.
brains.
That is-
Then you ain't been to Lucia.
He said anyone can make it. Just put your name on the ballot.
Yeah, no, serious. All right,
We
cool.
have to do open eye.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. All right, guys. The first question is a spelling one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know these man hate
gosh.
this, yeah. The word you're going to spell is leukemia. So whilst you guys are thinking about it, I'm gonna read out quickly what is leukemia, yeah.
Yeah.
Leukemia is a cancer of the body's blood-forming tissues, including the bone marrow and the lymphatic system. Many types of leukemia exist. Some forms of leukemia are more common in children. Other forms of leukemia occur mostly in adults. Leukemia usually involves the white blood cells. Yeah. But yeah, so the word you guys need to spell is leukemia, guys.
How's everyone just volunteering their neighbor?
So who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I'll probably get it
All
wrong.
right, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, this is crap.
Let's go.
LU. KE.
KE.
Yeah. MIA.
MIA. Nice try.
L-U-K.
Yeah, I
You're missing some stuff.
Lude.
Nice try.
I knew it.
So he's out.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get this right as well.
Okay, go on.
But L-U-K. I. M-E-I-A.
Nice. Decent try.
What you
I think
mean?
his try was better. Vic's one was better. Last.
So he went UK.
Listen.
This guy, that's what he does though. But they don't do that. Trust me. Don't do what they done.
You're just a
Trust me.
colonizer. You come and colonize people's answers.
They got it wrong almost from the start.
Almost from the start. Wow. What does that mean? From you? We just done the L right.
Literally, yeah.
It can't be Luke as in Luke.
It might be LH.
Yeah, it might be one of them weird.
LH.
Yeah, it is one of them weird.
Yeah.
Exactly the weird you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Teacher, I can hear you over there, teacher. You have a teacher.
I can't even be asked to try. I just
No, you were talking.
No, but I said he went.
You can't be. Yeah, do what you want to do.
Bro.
He said that was wrong from
Where
the
are
start.
you
So I
going?
don't know where to start.
No, he said almost from the start.
That's why I said
I
almost.
know there's
Yeah.
okay.
Almost from the start is two different.
L.
L, which is correct.
You. Yes, you people. I know you are watching this content, but you've not subscribed. So make sure, if you are enjoying what we are saying, you always say you're enjoying it. Make sure you subscribe. You bloody civilians, please subscribe. Thank you.
Keep going. Stop looking at him.
I don't know
bro.
why
Do
you're looking
the
at me
whole word.
for signs.
That's what I mean, bro.
Leukemia.
Leukemia.
Bro, I beg you, just move on to the
Bro,
next
hurry
question,
up,
bro.
man.
Let's move on.
I might said leukemia.
No, look.
Is LEU
Lou.
KAE.
Hey,
Yeah. MIA.
leukemia.
Leukemia.
But I know, but you know, it's one of those tricky ones. They've
Yeah,
got
I
those
wasn't gonna
words.
get that.
Yeah. That's why I picked it.
It's my scientific still.
Fair?
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
All right. It gets easier if that's the hardest one. So
Shout out to all our
But I
leukemia warriors, by the way.
Yeah, man. Shout you
Yes,
out, man.
man.
Yeah, we're with you in spirit, in fight,
Amen.
in prayers, everything. Yeah, second one, obviously it's easier from here, yeah? Guys, don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Name the UK rap artist that goes by the government name Nathaniel Thompson.
Flipping hell.
Nathaniel?
There's a rapper called Nathaniel Thompson.
Nah, that's not even a rapper kind of name, you know. If you're a rapper, yeah.
But you know what? You know, there's bear man that's got like a mad like rap name,
Nah,
like,
big mad
like,
thing.
mad rap name. But when you hear the government name,
It's mad, isn't
it's
it?
just like, bro, I swear that it sound like a good youth.
I feel like if you're a rapper, your name needs to be like Jamal, Tyrone, or, you know what I mean?
Like Jermaine or something.
Yeah, or Jermaine.
Something edgy.
Something edgy.
No, they have to be Caribbean.
What gave you the vim to be a rapper? Something edgy.
Yeah.
That is a
Let's start there.
good.
It's
He's
not
smart.
African.
It has to be Caribbean.
It's Caribbean.
What's the
Thompson,
name?
Nathaniel Thompson.
Yeah, Caribbean, definitely.
No, not. What do you mean?
That's a fair
I'm
point,
not
though.
capping. Am I capping?
No,
you're
you're
not
not.
capping.
So what I'm saying is Caribbean, definitely.
Yeah.
No, you're not, but it's
But
funny
any-
though, the fact that
Tell
you
a lie,
managed
though.
to
Ghanaians
deduce
have
all of
English
that.
surname.
No,
Thompson, no.
any African named Thompson.
They've changed
There's
it.
mad.
No, any African you see with.
Let me see your papers.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
No, but Ghanaians have.
No,
unless they've
Ghanaians do
changed
not.
it.
No, Ghanaians do. Some Ghanaians do have Johnson.
They
and
have
stuff
and
as a
William.
Ghanaian.
Unless they've changed
It's
it,
not.
bro.
No, I'm telling you, man.
Nah, bro, I don't believe
All right,
All right, cool. Anyway, Nathaniel Thompson.
Yeah.
So Nathaniel is definitely Caribbean.
Yeah.
So we start from there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Caribbean
Thompson.
rappers do I even know in the UK?
They find it. Is
All
it
right,
a big
I'll
artist?
give you like one
Is
more
it a big
clue.
artist?
Yeah, very big. Yeah. Pause. yeah. Let me.
Yeah, that was very enthusiastic.
Everyone went quiet.
That was very
Everyone went
enthusiastic.
quiet.
I was like, okay.
No, because he's a very big artist. He's a very big artist. Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, okay, let me think. Who looks like a
These are
Nathaniel?
your
He looks like a Nathaniel.
Who looks like a Nathaniel?
And I thought he would know straight
these are
away.
your work- these are your colleagues.
And you know what's mad? He should know. That's what I thought. I feel like you should know it.
Oh my gosh.
That's the maddest one.
Is it
All right,
Gets?
can I? Oh,
So that's your answer, yeah? Cool. You can't get involved anymore. You're
That's
giving your
mad
answer.
because I was with Getz in Uganda, but we just all called him Getz.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
man,
the problem, innit? You
These
don't even know,
artists,
man.
the rap name becomes
Everyone's
the.
wearing
Alright.
masks, yeah.
If
Yeah.
he's going Getz, yeah, please. If this is the right answer, my brother, please forgive me. I didn't mean to.
Offend.
I'm catching please now.
That's cool. You should
Should it be
copy.
Gigs?
No.
That's your answer.
That's not it. That's not,
All right.
Because he's
Sorry.
Caribbean, right?
no, I shouldn't have said no, but no.
But yeah, you probably know his real name. Damn.
Gets geeks.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Thompson.
Who else is there? That's a big rapper.
Is it Sculpture?
Oh, I forgot about him.
You know what's mad? Yeah? We actually have a winner. You know,
No way.
She
it's one
just
of
said-
you three got it right.
Who? Who?
The man that caught, please.
Me?
Yes.
Come on!
It's Gigs.
Believe in yourself.
It's a geek.
And you said, nah, it's not right.
See the man them is running on different names.
Wow.
See,
Wow.
it's like I can't trust the man them.
Look,
The man them's running on different. If I said what's my government name, is none of you that would guess it. It's not Victor.
I thought your name was Victor.
You see, this is what I'm
See?
saying. See the man them's running on next names. My name is not Victor. This is what I'm saying.
Wow. But you really downplayed my thing, bro.
Yeah, I really.
No, because it's
Nathaniel Thompson, but the Nathaniel part.
Said the man about free off.
What's that? Nah, man. I'm like, nah.
The way when he said that, like, I refuse to believe.
Honestly, I was like, damn.
No, but you know what it is though? Saying that in the hood, yeah. Remember this. All now, there's people. This is probably the first time people have heard me say my name's not Victor. There's gonna be people that's gonna be like, no way, I've known you your whole
That's
life.
why I
and I thought your name
genuinely
was
thought
Victor.
we all
I
thought
thought
your
your
name was
name was
Victor.
Victor, yeah.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because in the
Yeah.
hood, even the parents, they end up calling you whatever the name was.
Yeah.
That's what, when
Whatever
you get big enough.
you get big.
That's what it is.
You get what I'm saying to you.
You know what my kids call
until you
him?
get nicked and end up in a.
Yeah, but Vic.
Yeah, everyone calls you Muggsy, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Victory.
No, but you know
Nah,
everyone calls you
bro.
Muggsy.
Well,
innit?
no one call.
My
My
son
kids,
said,
everyone calls you Muggsy.
My son
it's
said,
mad.
where's Uncle Muggsy? I was like,
Everyone
who?
calls you Muggsy, fam.
Uncle Muggsy? That's wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Oh, wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
You lot keep screaming this name. I left that.
until you end up in the papers or something, people don't know
Until
your
you
real
end
name.
up- no, yeah, that's
They don't know
very
your
true.
real name. They don't know your-
That
they
is
don't know your
very
real
true.
name.
That's
Actually,
very
to be
true.
fair, even when we were in the papers, they called us by our podcast.
Yeah, they did. Because we're not big
Sukali.
enough yet. We're not big enough yet. That's why.
Sukali,
No, but you know,
TT, and those
when you
other-
get big enough, they'll put your government, fam. They'll go and get your
but-
government. They'll go get
I'll
your
be
government.
checking company's house.
Some people do that.
Yeah.
Some people do that.
When,
Yeah,
when that thing came out, and they're like, oh, we check company's house. Yeah, they
Yeah.
trademarked in 20, but only in the UK though. They check.
They
Yeah, you check company's
check.
house. Your name is there.
Crazy.
People
Man-
turn
Anyways,
it
guys.
But the man don't even like the government names out there like
Man,
that.
I'm not like it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So please,
But please,
apologies
Gigs.
if you didn't want that out there, Gigs. Sorry.
Your name does look
But I
like.
just thought it was very
Yeah.
interesting. That's why I
want no
picked the
problem.
question.
And I want to invite to Gigsmas, please.
Yeah, Gigs must. I feel like I've just cancelled that invite.
I feel like
haven't
you
I?
should
Yeah,
just
yeah.
cancel
I
our
feel
invite.
like I think you did that still. Yeah.
And if we do get it, but I don't think I'm going. I don't think I'm going.
I will be there.
That's it. So what? You're the guy that was.
Yeah, you get to there, you see you're the only one there.
Bro.
You're like, oh, where's everyone coming?
So what? Mine's Ghanaian, yeah.
It's like you know, have you not seen Gangs of London?
Yeah.
When they thought they were going inside there for food, it's an ambush. They thought they were going in there.
Yeah.
They look the funeral.
Yeah. All of that.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know we'll get in there, yeah. They'll be banging us with microphones. They'll get podcast mics.
Bro.
You been there trying to get a drink and be like, yo, I swear that's my
Ambush,
mom.
you know.
That's
I
why I'm back for the podcast.
swear that's my mom.
They'll give you a wrong address.
Nah. The man name's good vibes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Man,
nah.
good vibes. Yo, you be good, man. You'd have a good time,
We'll
man.
come with you.
We'll come with you, innit?
All right, cool. Last one, guys. Last one. So Carly, you're winning one. Yeah. Come on. Last question is it's actually a UK citizenship question.
Ooh.
What should all new citizens do as part of the citizenship ceremony?
Well, I'm out of that.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what must you do?
Yeah, what should all new citizens do as part of the citizenship ceremony? I can give you. I've got some
Yeah,
options.
I might need to write this down. What the
I got
whatever the answer is, like, because you know,
I've got
like,
the options. Yeah. So A is take ceremonial pictures. B, sign their passport and official citizenship certificate. C, swear or affirm their loyalty to the king or queen.
Ooh.
D, ensure to make all necessary arrangements to book their citizenship ceremony.
You lot are citizens.
I'm going
what,
free.
what did you guys do?
Well, I actually went through the ceremony.
Yeah,
I'm going free.
So I know the answer.
Swear and affirm.
Oh, you went through this. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
What's
it,
your-
it is free.
Affirm. Swear and affirm.
Swear your allegiance. I did it to the Queen.
What did it make you do? Do you like put
Hold
your hand
your
on
hand.
something?
Yeah,
That make
yeah.
you
No,
put-
you have to. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to.
You
Do
put one hand on your
I
chest.
solemnly declare.
Was it like? What is there? How
Oh,
many,
they
how
sent
many
you the
people was there in
script.
that?
You've got the script.
Bear of you.
There's better.
Like
of you.
everyone that's doing it that day.
So all
in
of
your
you
session.
lot stand up on that.
All of us stand up
And
and then
swear
we sing
allegiance.
God Save the Queen.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Swear down.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, now the king.
Well, you have
Oh,
to.
now the
Well,
king.
you have to know the anthem and that.
Yeah.
So that every word. Otherwise, they're not giving it to you.
Nah, it's already done. They're gonna
Yeah,
give it
yeah,
to you.
yeah.
But just so you don't raise eyebrows, brother. Learn the words.
Okay, so-
Otherwise, you'll be the one left out.
Being there like
Yeah.
So you know what? Uzi was the first one that said his answer. He said,
yeah, I didn't even get a chance for it to
Yeah.
get to me. So like, really, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you kind of counted yourself out.
"You did, didn't it? He did, didn't he? He did. He went, yo, guys.
That's
I
why
said,
I
nah,
went
this
for it.
one, you man are
Thank you.
citizens."
You know, I've just taught me something new. I got to learn the national anthem.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're right. So it is where is it?
Affirm or
Answer.
swear.
Or affirm their loyalty to the king or queen. So in this instance, yes, there is the king. But I swear he's not feeling well.
Pledge allegiance.
You know, but anyway,
That's
they're
his
telling you to pray for the king.
I-
But yeah, man, that's it, man. Guys,
Hey,
thank you
roll
very
it down
much.
now.
That's the end of
Now
Don't
it's
Google.
time to see money in your bank account.
Or is it your segment or something?
yeah, sorry. This is my segment. I was just getting my. Okay.
Getting
I've got
your
it.
notes in order.
Yes.
What's your
So wait,
segment?
you haven't said who won, who drew. You just ended on a
so
low.
obviously we all know is one Uzi, one Sakali,
And then Vic got how
unfortunately,
many?
He's got Glory Days. He's got Glory Days. He's got Glory Days.
You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
Winners, yeah, we're still winning.
Come on. I saw that quote you said. Winners win. Winners stay winning.
We're
Yeah,
still-
man, that's it.
still winning. If when we lose, we won.
All right, give us some good advice on this. Maybe that's where your win will come from in Jesus' name.
Nah,
Yeah, so
wise
help-
man, very wise man.
Help this brother out, yeah, with some. I think this is gonna need a lot of hood wisdom.
Oh, you're about to read a scenario.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
cool, cool.
Kaakati, my friend wants to cost me my job. I've been friends with this brother for a minute, as his mother and my mother went to the same school back in Ghana. So we grew up like cousins. Everyone around us thinks we are family.
Bonafide.
So a couple months back, he threw his mother a 50th birthday party,
Cold.
who I also see as my second mother.
I heard that.
I even contributed £550 to the party,
Proper. guy.
and all the man them chipped in to set up the hall.
Yeah, proper.
My brother, my boy got mad drunk, so his mother asked me to drive him home in his car
Makes sense.
because where he had parked had parking restrictions, and he would have got his car towed had he left it there overnight. On the way, dropping him back to his yard, which is home for my African people, we got flashed by a speeding camera. I wasn't going that fast, but he was over vomiting and all of that, so I wanted to get him back home as soon as possible. I even ended up scuffing his alloys when I was parking the vehicle.
Madness.
When the speeding ticket came through, my boy said he's reporting me to the police, even though he knows I've got 9 points on my license.
Crazy guy. Crazy guy.
If I am to get another 3 points, I will be
over.
disqualified and lose my license, meaning I also lose my job as I'm a delivery driver, and I'll have no way to make money for my family. He is saying that he cannot lie on the form as to who was driving, as it is breaking the law, and he's got a high risk job in finance. And if he's found to have lied, he will lose his job.
Yeah, I heard that.
What can I do about this situation?
So there's two people potentially losing their job here. That's crazy.
So we've got in a situation like this. We've got to just stick to the formula.
What's the
I
formula?
can't wait to hear what the formula is. Lucy, take out your notepad.
We've got to stick to the formula. When you're trying to find out the truth in any situation, you eliminate everything that's impossible. Whatever is left, no matter how improbable it is, that's the truth.
Okay, let's
Sound like something that Nas
Break
would
this
say.
down.
break this
Let's
down.
break
for
that
us.
down. Let's eliminate everything that's impossible. So straight away, it's impossible that the drunk guy was driving.
Okay.
Okay.
It's impossible that he flashed that camera.
True.
So if it's impossible that he's driving, what's the improbable scenario or the realistic scenario? It means you was driving.
The one that was sober.
The one that was sober. Now, so that's the truth. What the guy that's driving is speaking on is intention, is goodwill. It's like, brother, I was trying to look out for you. But somebody should have told him when he was young, it's a cold world.
I'm wondering where this going. Nah, that is wild.
Vic, don't stop like this.
I didn't see that coming.
Nah, bro.
Didn't see that coming.
Never call this guy for advice.
That was hilarious.
I was like, okay.
Man said someone should have pulled you to the side when you was young.
So it's a cold world.
It's a cold
Like,
world.
whilst he had pure good intentions.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He's an amazing person.
Yeah.
That's where it ends.
Man said, that's where that's where the good news finishes.
A big,
Oh, man.
don't know. Proper guy.
Yeah.
Your guy isn't
nah,
your brethren isn't.
You're getting me vexed, you know. It's as if I'm the one in the situation.
But that's the harsh reality, though.
That's
Everything is-
bad.
Everything beyond that is goodwill.
It's goodwill.
You understand?
It was not by force.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
That's
Okay, Vic,
crazy,
Vic.
You know what Vic is speaking to? You know when someone say, after everything I've done for you.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Yeah. That's them scenario.
I did not give consent.
That's them scenarios. though.
Goodwill.
Okay.
Goodwill. It's where they say, don't do to expect.
Yeah.
Felt like you lot triggering
If
me.
you've helped someone, just
Yeah.
you've let it.
So now what-
You've done your own for God.
You can't. You just,
You man are
Remember,
triggering
bro,
me, bro.
you're saying your
Yeah.
rewards are in heaven.
I
That's your saying. Not this
Well,
one.
in this situation.
I feel like you man are forgetting. He contributed to the mum's birthday, bro.
What does that
Amazing
he
guy.
set up with the man.
Amazing guy.
He dropped the guy home,
Amazing guy.
and you're just gonna give him just like
Goodwill.
that.
It's a cold world.
Nah.
So wait, I think again, can we also look? This is the mad part as well, yeah.
Nah, you lot
the
triggering me.
jobs that they're doing as well. You said one of them is in finance.
Yeah, that's the drunkard.
The other one is a delivery driver. Why this guy laughing?
Can we see the difference?
I'm just talking like let's see.
Are you
let's-
really trying to do this?
No, I've not said anything.
Nah,
I'm-
because I know where you're going.
Bro, what I'm doing
So
right
I'm
now,
lesser than because I'm a
learning from
delivery
Vic.
driver, so I
I'm
can
trying
lose
to
my job.
use
No.
analogy to try to let us get to some sort of
And you see, and I'll be honest. You see, for the guy that did the goodwill,
the guy that did
it's another
goodwill.
thing. It's another thing someone should have told him.
Man said they clearly didn't tell this guy a lot. This guy was misinformed.
See, living in your head,
You lot
it's not
triggering me.
productive. And know what you want it to be or think it should be.
Yeah.
But you have to only focus on what it is. And it's. I'm sorry. Listen.
Nah.
I'm giving you the literal breakdown of the formula.
This formula, I'm not liking it. I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody should you can't live in your head. Like it sounds good. That's my guy. I know, but how do you know he's your guy? You just found out he's not your guy. If anything, that's a benefit because now you know he's not your guy.
That I can agree.
And this situation was just a flashing speeding camera. You might have put your neck out for this guy or
Even more.
put yourself on the line for this guy. So this situation is like, as shocking as it is, it's like, raw. He was never my guy. And that's more beneficial.
That I can agree.
And
with.
that's worth the points.
Yeah.
So my question is this then, right? As the guy the drunkard, if say God forbid I was him and I'm like, well, bro, cool, you dropped me home. I didn't tell you to speed though. Is that a fair comeback?
I was incapacitated, bro. Like,
My mum told you.
But
drop
you
me
could have
home.
just put him in an Uber, bro.
But his
By
car.
his car.
Yeah, leave the car
Leave the
parked
car
there.
parked there.
And
See,
then go
clamp.
back and
see,
get
goodwill.
Bro,
We're back to goodwill.
bro, at least a clamping, you can pay for that to come out of that. You're now in a situation where both of you could potentially lose your job.
And I'll be real. And sometimes you see the live in your head part. You gotta accept to yourself. He's not gonna lose his job for you.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's not even bad mind.
No, that's facts.
That's
I hear
facts,
it.
bro.
I hear it.
But bro, I appreciate what you done. But I can't say I was driving because I wasn't.
like, bro, just get that through your.
Can we just clear that out now? Yeah.
Can you just get that through your head?
Actually wasn't driving. You want me to lie?
Nah, but Vic, this is scary because how many friendships?
How is that scary? Though I think
No, in a sense
you know
of how many
what's
friendships are on
But
this
the way
lie
you've
until
explained it,
this
yeah.
situation comes up.
But bro,
They probably thought they were best.
no, but let's be real though. Yeah, I can't lie to you. Yeah. I'm with Vic on this one, bro. Let me be real. If the basis of our friendship, yeah, is on the fact that if something goes down, I now got to take the rap for you, just because you felt like you was doing it to do me a favor. If that's the base of our friendship, bro, we already got a problem to start with.
Yeah.
No, but think about that though. Yes, okay, cool. I appreciate the fact that you're trying to help me. But bro, if a madness happens, what, you now expect me to take the rap for it, which then defeats the help you're trying to give in the first place. You see that?
It's an oxymoron.
It is. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
There's no wrong or right.
No, this one, I think but there is someone that was driving though. we know who was driving.
We have to leave this one in the hands of God.
Yeah.
You know what's so mad? I swear to God, I had this similar situation happen to me.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm not gonna put his name out there. You don't know him. My boy. This is where we went out years ago when we used to, on our party days. We went to Basildon, right?
Yeah.
Must have gone out. I got drunk, but went in my car. This is when I had the A4. So I went in my car, and then he drove, because I was too drunk. And then, bro, I got, literally got sobered up, yeah, with my head. I flew from my seat. My head banged the roof of the car.
Yeah, he was having a wild night.
Yeah.
Bro, I've woken up wearing a ditch, bro.
Oh.
Because, brother, man, he fell asleep. And then now, boom, the car's gone into the car, I think he's tried to swerve out because he woke up, tried to hit the thing on the motor, because it was on the motorway, bro. So he swerved out of the way, and then boom, we went into the ditch. And it's like, now the car was damaged, but it still wasn't mad enough, but it was bad damage, innit? But got us home. And there was a situation where man we had to, but obviously we went halves, fixed it.
Whose car was it?
Mine.
So he, interesting, because he's the one that crashed it.
You're a good guy.
You're a good
So
guy.
wait.
No, that's a good thing.
But then, bro, it's a kind of similar situation. The only difference is the fact that this one, money could get you out of the
That's
issue.
what I'm trying to say.
But this one is
my
even
job's
heavier.
on the line, bro.
But both jobs on the line.
Not really.
You know what it is, yeah? You see me, maybe.
But you said the guy in finance said he lose his
Yeah,
job.
but if you get caught.
You see me, I think maybe if I start to, because I'm not someone that drinks, innit?
Yeah.
Because all I see here is lack of self-control. You understand? Because
Make us feel bad for drinking.
When
Go
you start
ahead.
You know these non-drinkers.
I know. Go ahead. Holier than thou.
Holier than thou.
No, because one, yeah. Look at this, yeah.
I'm not looking anywhere.
Look, it's
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not interested in your opinion on this.
Big bad
one.
thing.
I can't
Trying
lie.
to make me feel lesser than.
Someone passing that button there. Let me put myself in. What kind of nonsense is this?
No. The point I'm trying to make is,
No, don't kill me.
from when you're getting drunk to the point you can't now drive a vehicle you brought to this party. Yeah?
That's fair though. that is mad. That is careless.
That's lack of wisdom.
Facts.
I left the
Lack of
car at home
wisdom.
to begin with.
Facts.
Now,
Facts.
the person that's now forced to drive this car home has no way home. So he has no choice but to put himself in a compromising situation. i.e., he could potentially lose his license because he's probably not insured to drive that car.
True.
I'm not
Or it
saying
could be
obviously
fully comp.
comp.
Yeah.
But trust me, when you crash, they will not tell you this fully comp. It's not fully comp.
By the way.
Yeah.
That's another.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
You're now in that. You know what I'm saying to you? So it's like,
Bro, I got
all
another
around
thing here though, man. I got another thing here.
What's that?
We listening to you talk, yeah.
What?
I got a grab with. How about these man them that don't drive, fam?
who? Oh, not me.
The man them that always getting
You know what I'm
lifts.
saying?
How about that as well though? The man them that always getting lifts where you gotta go out.
Because you could have took an Uber back.
That's facts.
You know what
Why
I'm
don't you
saying?
find your own way, bro?
Yeah.
So this essentially freebie has got you in this situation.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. So if you don't, you have no choice but to end up driving this car home now.
So you gotta take that
You
L.
gotta-
So
you gotta
next
take that
time,
L.
yeah, exactly.
You gotta charge it to the game.
You gotta charge it, bro.
So are they still? Can they still be friends?
Yeah, of course.
How can they not be friends?
You just know never to put
You know-
yourself in it.
You know, like when you say, when you say to me, like, oh, blood, they're gonna give me another 3 points. That's mad, fam.
I swear. That's mad. And they tell you, swear.
And apart from that, wait,
swear.
wait, you check this out though.
Like, you sure?
Wait, check that.
Just 3
Again,
points.
my man's got 9 points. It seems like my man was
6,
reckless,
you know.
anyways.
Man said, what, they're gonna ban
So
me?
he deserves it.
Yeah.
He's not
They
gonna
said
you already got
license.
It seems like my man's reckless. Anyway, got 9 points.
Yeah.
How do you
He
get
needs to be
9
off the
points?
road.
Wait, if they give you another 3, you're not losing it. Of
course you
it's
are.
still on 12.
It's 12, bro.
Is it not 12? You can lose your
12
license.
is your thing, bro. You're done.
Hey.
But what he
He
could
must
do,
be
by the
reckless.
way, what he could do, depends what his previous offences are. He can get like a letter of like recommendation kind of like thing, because to say, like for example, let's say he's got kids.
But from his employer.
He's got family, he's got all these things. They
needs
can
his
write
car.
for him and say, because I know someone that's happened to.
I've seen, I
and
know
it's
someone
like,
that's happened to as well.
this is my livelihood. Like, if I lose my license, I cannot
finished.
feed my
I'm
family.
kalas.
They will still give him the points, but I think they give him the points, but you can still, your license can still be active in terms of like
okay.
you are on your absolute last legs. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but
Go
I
and
know someone
research.
that's happened to, and they wrote a letter and then they didn't lose their license.
Yeah,
That's just what I know.
but those cases, like, it has to be, you can't have 9 points and to do that.
You can't have 9 points and do that.
Because already we've given you chance.
Chances.
Many chances.
Many
Give me
chances.
This person is a goat at this point. He's running
You're
wild.
rough
But
riding.
think about it. That means you're not even like a good, like, bro, 9 points, my guy. What you
Yeah, but
doing?
let's not knock the guy with the points, because he was
Okay,
trying.
let's
He
not
had
do-
goodwill that day.
He had goodwill,
He had
bro.
he had goodwill that day, but you know, you gotta like that's.
No, but Uzi, what
You
do you
got the
normally do
responsibility
when you're
for that.
driving someone else's car? I know that's one thing I learned from this guy from early, like where you drive someone else's car, if it's 30, Uzi's doing 25, 20
If that.
per hour. If that.
You see, I'm a slow driver, but I don't have a problem.
Yeah, you see,
But
that's what-
like, yo, he's just gingerly and gingerly. Bro.
Honestly.
Can't be
But some
driving
people,
something
yeah.
that's not yours like it's yours. It's a rule. You
Yeah,
can't.
I hear it, though.
You just can't.
Yeah.
You have to be extra
Careful.
If you're 100% careful when you're driving your car, you have to go 200.
person, yeah, no, that's true still.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
definitely true still.
So to be going to like that's a bit reckless.
No,
So I
no,
don't
that's
even
definitely
feel.
true.
So you
I
gotta
feel
hold
for him
it,
and I
innit?
don't feel for him at the
Yeah,
same
you gotta
time.
hold
You know,
it.
it's obviously, at the end of the day, it's like you owe me one, innit? Like one
I
day,
get that, yeah,
if
yeah.
I get incapacitated, then hopefully
it's
you will
my
do the same
turn.
for me, innit?
Yeah.
Tit for tat is a
but
fair game.
it's a hopefully thing.
That's when true colours come out.
yeah, it's a hopefully thing. But yeah, no, you have to charge it.
But
Sorry,
in all
and then-
honesty though, but the guy that is the finance job, he can take it though.
No.
What the point?
Yeah.
But he's saying he's scared to lie.
He was-
Scared where? How?
Because of
What's
his
gonna
job,
happen?
innit?
Also, he wasn't.
If they catch
you're
you-
a man of God. He wasn't driving.
Yeah, he was. he wasn't driving, bro. They say catch him.
He wasn't driving.
All right, what about the rims? He scuffed the rims, yeah. What if his boy turned around and said pay for that?
That one I'm not
No,
paying.
for the man's not paying
Okay,
for that. Man's not
okay.
paying for
Yeah,
that.
that one.
That's not paying for that.
Forget
That
that.
one, you're
Don't piss me off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fight over
Don't
that
piss me off.
one. I'm not paying for the rims.
Mine, I don't even go scruff the other one. My 3 points.
All right, well, my brother, you've heard the advice. You have to take the L, charge it to the game.
Sorry,
The
bro.
world don't owe you no.
Good, nah, you're a good guy though. Don't know.
Yeah, no, you're a good guy, though.
Good
It's
night.
bad.
Yeah, no, good guys. You need to be good
Yeah.
guys.
He's a
Crazy.
good guy.
All right, cool. Well, let's move on now. Let's start getting to the main nitty-gritty of the conversation.
All right,
Yes,
well,
sir.
that's
About
folded that
you.
already. Okay, cool.
The Mayor of Lewisham. Why are you the
Mayor.
Mayor of Lewisham? Who elected you?
I say, who gave you the authority?
Who gave you the
Yeah,
authority?
yeah.
The
Who
authority.
stand
over the whole borough of Lewisham?
The borough of Lewisham.
Where did the name come from?
Where the name come from? The name come from. I've said this. I think I said this on the Winners Talking podcast.
Shout them out, man.
Yeah, shout out them, man. The name comes from just you see me like. There's a misconception in our community, right? When you make a transition from maybe you was on the road doing whatever, now maybe just not living your life in a, sort of like the right way. When you make a transition, there's this idea that you're supposed to just fade away in the background and you don't exist no more. Yeah. But I have a different concept. I always talk about the village, right? Because of the transition just means I'm gonna play a different position in the village.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going away. I'm gonna play the different position in the village. So the whole mayor thing came from the positions and the hats I chose to wear. So it's like, it's the difficult hats where I know I'm gonna get judged. I know people are gonna say this, that, and the third. But no matter what, as long as it's for a greater good of the community, I'll do it. So whether it's from working with ground root organizations, whether it's protesting, whether it's trying to deliver courses in prisons, schools, and all these type of things. But at the same time, it's like trying not to also pigeonhole myself. Do you get it? So it's like, I still rap, I do rap, and I do act, and that on top of that. So the mayor name came from the amount of different hats I wore. So I would get myself involved in a community issue that man will find out after I've got involved. Like, blood, you're moving like a mayor, fam. You're involved in every issue. But the thing is with me is I think it's a gift and a curse. Like when I care, that's it.
Okay.
Like I'm one of them people, like you see something rubs me up the wrong way in terms of like a mistreatment or injustice or whatever not, I always feel like that community of people, there's this whole idea of like, you lot suffer in silence, like keep your voice down, like don't speak up, like, so for me, I'm able to sort of like speak at the top of my lungs. And represent at the top of my strength and focus on all the blessings that God's given me to try and represent in the best way I can, so that the mayor title came with that. That's just for the man, it was a joke. You're moving like the mayor, you're moving like the mayor. So
but you look like a mayor though.
Nah, you say swear down.
No, but like I said, like I feel like sometimes when you put it out there into the atmosphere, it's becoming a thing. And you just never know what the future holds at the end of the day. And just think about it, that would be like an amazing story though.
Nah, it wouldn't happen.
You don't think it would happen? You don't think it will?
No, because obviously, look, you got the offices, right? You got the officials, the government officials, elected officials, right? There's a clear disconnect with them and the community, right? So you need translators. Right, so whether they wanted to admit it or not, we're at a point where you do need translators. Where the local MP, you almost hit me up when there's an election coming up to galvanize the young people, because you understand like the benefits and the strength of like having a bridge with the community. So you're not. So for me, I'm just a translator of that. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
But that's your in though. That's how you get in though.
Yeah, but I'm still not one of them though. I'm still. How can I put it? It's like I'm like the guy that. It's like, we don't want him in it. Oh, damn, he's in it. He's not going away. We got to walk up to him. Yeah, how you doing, bro? How can we help you? Yeah. So I'm that guy. Whereas like, I'm just not going to go away.
But I feel like, because with your experience, the kind of person you are and the ideas you have, to kind of implement like real change, especially in the borough and all of that stuff, it will be being in those kind of positions. Wouldn't it? Do you get what I mean? If the opportunity presents itself,
But it's very difficult though. It's very difficult, and also like very like there's a lot of PTSD around it, because I'm always like having to like clash with the community itself. The same community that you might be trying to sort of like bring in an intervention in some type of situation. It's like I'm always clashing, because we're in a community where everybody's got trauma responses. So someone like me, I represent something different. So it's almost like you do get the individuals that they haven't quite grasped my concept yet, where it's like, well, at first in the beginning, it was like people were just like, well, he's not my mayor. He doesn't tell me what to do. He doesn't this and he doesn't that. So they misjudged it completely. When it's like, no, bro, it's like the reason I am your mayor is because if you do your checks in this community, when a lot of the young people go to court for sentencing, I'm somebody that gives references to the judges. I'm somebody that would say, he's been part of community programs I run. He's been part of courses. But like, who else? When I was growing up, I never knew nobody I can go to and say, yo, bro, like, can I get it? And I know that they would listen to it. And they don't listen to it because they think I'm one of them. They listen to it because they know I'm one of you, and I made a transition. So when I put a plight across, it can only come from a genuine place and a place from experience. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So I can speak on things that someone that knows you generally can't speak on. So there are those things, like whether it's giving references for people and then calls, whether it's challenging the local council, why is community centers closed, whether it's challenging, the local police, for whatever the reason may be. Everyone see me in different type of situations.
Scenarios,
and how I represent it. So for me, I think for the guy that hasn't made a transition yet, the mayor term is not disrespectful to you. I'm just a representation of yo, bro. When you decide to like make a transition, I'm just showing you like there's a way we can do this, I'm not here to sort of get in your way or to challenge you and whatever you believe in. I'm just showing you like, yo, bro, like I'm over here, like I'm doing this. So if you're ever interested in something like this, you can reach out to me.
There's a representation.
There's a representation. You get what I'm saying? So you're always clashing with the community. So it's quite difficult. So that's why I don't think I could do politics, because you're never right. You're never.
Yeah.
Everyone's never 100% in agreement of what you're doing. So I've had to get used to that. Okay, well, some people will, some people won't.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.